Picture your brain like a vast living garden. Every time you think, act, or focus, you're planting seeds. Some grow into tall oaks of wisdom, others become tangled weeds of distraction. Now imagine a gardener who once spent time nurturing deep roots, pruning patiently, watering attentively. Then one day they start tossing seeds wildly, shifting their attention every few seconds, digging shallow holes before jumping to the next patch. The garden doesn't die, but it changes fast. From this, we arrive at the first core message. Neuroplasticity is a double-edged sword. Nicholas Carr's central idea in The Shallow is this: our brains are constantly rewiring themselves, a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. This means the way we use our minds literally shapes how our minds work. And here's the twist. It's not always a good thing. The internet, with a constant ping, endless tabs, and fragmented content, is training our minds to skim, not dive. Instead of deep, reflective thinking, we're becoming master of fast, surface-level scanning. Neuroplasticity is powerful. It helped Helen Keller learn to speak without hearing and stroke victims to walk again. But it doesn't ask whether what we are practicing is helpful or harmful. It just rewires. That's the double-edged sword. Whatever we repeatedly do, we become good at it, even if it's a distraction, anxiety, or shallow thinking. The internet isn't making us stupid by force. It's seducing us into trading contemplation for convenience. Over time, we lose our capacity for focus, not because it's taken from us, but because we stopped using it. Now imagine trying to drink water. Now picture pouring that water into different containers. A glass, a straw, a sponge, a fire hose. Same liquid, right? But the experience completely changes depending on the vessel. A slow sip from the glass allows you to taste, reflect, and savor. And a blast from the fire hose, you're overwhelmed before you can swallow. And that leads us to the second key takeaway. The medium shapes the message and the mind. This is what Nicholas Carr means when he follows Marshall Malcolm's idea. The medium is the message. It's not just what we consume that shapes us. It's how we consume it. Reading a book trains the brain to focus, imagine, and absorb. Reading a screen full of flashing ads, hyperlinks, and notifications trains the brain to jump, skim, and constantly shift attention. The internet as a medium encourages a very different kind of thinking. Fast, fragmented, reactive. Over time, our minds start mirroring the machine, optimized for speed, but starved for depth. Throughout history, every new medium has reshaped the way we think. Clocks made time feel mechanical. Maps made space feel navigable. The printing press made thought linear and logical. It's making thought hyperlinked, fast, scattered, non-linear. That's not inherently bad, but it's profoundly different. When the medium rewards speed, we learn to chase it, even when the message deserves slowness. The way we read, learn, remember, and reason is quietly but deeply altered. And if we're not careful, the cost is comprehension, the kind that leads to wisdom, not just information. Now imagine walking through a dazzling mirror maze. Every turn reveals another reflection, flickering, fast, captivating. You move quickly, thrilled by how much there's to see. The lights bounce, the surface shimmer for a while. You feel like you're discovering something. But after hours of wandering, you realize something unsettling. You haven't gone anywhere. You've only been circling reflections. No doorway, no destination, no depth. Just motion without meaning. Just the illusion of progress. Which brings us to the third point here. Efficiency is not equal to intelligence. That's what modern life online often feels like. Stimulating but shallow, fast but fragmented. Nicholas Carr in The Shallows challenges a common assumption of our digital age, that more information accessed more quickly makes us smarter. The truth, it doesn't. The internet is like a mirror maze. It gives us speed, access, and volume, but it rarely encourages depth. We read headlines, jump from tab to tab, and feel like we're learning, but real understanding, the kind leads to insight, doesn't happen at a glance. It takes time. focus, and reflection. Carr's warning is this: efficiency is not intelligence. Just because we can process more doesn't mean we comprehend more. In fact, the constant velocity of the wave trains our brain to favor immediacy over meaning. We become brilliant at reaction, but poor at reflection, and over time, that erodes our ability to reason deeply, think critically, or make sense of complexity. The danger isn't just that we're distracted, it's that we feel smarter, even as our thinking grows more superficial. That's all for today. For more juicy wisdom, follow Fruity Wisdom and stay tuned.